and I covered the state of Washington. I also cover the state of Oregon and Nevada for us. And today, Troy asked us to talk about pouring rights for beverage rights, with its relevance to, of course, sports teams, and what's happening here in Seattle, particularly around soda tax, as it's known, technically a sugar-sweetened beverage tax. But before I get into that a little further, I'd like to just introduce you to what Swire Coca-Cola is. Showing a slide here, Coca-Cola, broadly, is the world's most diverse beverage system. You know, everybody knows Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, probably but there are so many products, 800 products in the United States alone. Everything from coconut water under the brand Zico. Core Power is a protein drink. We have Fairlife milk. We also have teas and organic teas, Powerade, of course, Powerade Light. So this is, a lot of people don't know the breadth of Coca-Cola's product portfolio. It is quite broad. So Swire Coca-Cola, what are we? Well, we're the independent company. We are the bottler and distributor for 13 Western states. As you can see on the map here, we are one of the largest bottlers in the country. I think currently we rank fourth or fifth in terms of volume. You go to different regions across the country, it'll be a different Coca-Cola bottler. But as you can see, we cover broad swaths of the western United States. Nearly all of the state of Washington. There is one other bottler, and the same situation in Oregon. We have a production center over here in Bellevue, and that's one of our larger production centers. But company-wide, we have over 6,700 employees, and Dr. Pepper product, and Monster, which some of you all may not realize, Monster is in our distribution portfolio. So what is this Seattle soda tax thing? Well, it's not unique in the country. There are a couple other cities who have them, very similar. Boulder, Colorado is one. San Francisco and Berkeley, California are two others. Seattle City Council passed a tax year and a half, last summer, 2017. And what it is it calories, 12-ounce serving, and contain a sweetener. Now this is 1.75 cents any sweetened beverage. Where is it? It's within the city of Seattle. So you go across the lake, it's not applicable, but within the city limits it is. I don't want to get too much into the politics of it, but the city council passed this. It was not a vote of the people. It has brought in about $10 million from January through July or through June of 2018. What will it pay for? We have yet to see, quite frankly. It goes into the city's general fund. So what it is, it's not a sales tax. So you buy a Coca-Cola at a game, you're not going to see it itemized as a sales tax. You buy a Coca-Cola at Safeway, you're not going to see it itemized as a sales tax line. It's a distributor tax. So we, being a distributor, will product, and I've seen retailers just and not charging customers anymore. You know, a grocery chain may just decide to eat it, so to say, and not charge your consumer. But again, that's the dealer's decision. So again, just a little more detail about what these sweetened beverages are. Any sort of sweetened sodas, juices with added sugar, sports drinks, energy drinks, so your Powerades, your Monsters. If coffee or tea drink is sweetened, that applies there. Milk product, if it's a milk product where milk is the first or second ingredient, those are not tax. So, as I referred back to my earlier slide, Coca-Cola has such a broad portfolio. Yeah, a portion of them are subject to this, but a broad portion of our products are not. So here in Seattle, we have what we call prestige properties, where we have pouring rights or an exclusive Coca-Cola beverage deals with certain properties. University of Washington is one. Seattle Seahawks. This, this is something where these are typically deals structured. I'm going to refer to my colleague here, 10 years typically. So typically a 10-year deal. And the strategy is all around getting to a shared objective. I mean, we want our partners to be able to not only sell our product, but also partner with us in the community. The Seahawks and the Sounders and the UW are also obviously very active, whether it be in serving and partnering with nonprofits. We as Swire Coca-Cola are as well. So you would not be surprised to see a joint community event between Swire Coke and Seattle Seahawks or Seattle Sounders. The University of Washington is a pillar of the community in education, healthcare, way beyond athletics, and it's all of those aspects of these partnerships that we really try to make it a win-win for all of us in the Seattle region, and so once again it's coming back to what does a soda tax mean to all this? Well, the University of Washington and their various venues, various parts of the university have to decide how they want to handle it. We've shipped them product and we've charged the amount of tax. So are they going to charge the consumer more? It's their decision. Once we've sold and transferred the product, it's our partner's choice on how they'd like to handle it. And this it's handled similarly in Boulder, for example. It works the same way. Feel free to chime in.
Is there a lot of talk about what's happening in other markets besides Seattle?
Great question. The question is there talk about other areas of the country or cities enacting similar taxes? The short answer is yes. We as an industry, my job, public relations, government affairs, is to be very much on top of these issues. Just here in Washington, the City Council of Spokane has mentioned it. Nothing appears to be moving. City of Tacoma has also mentioned it. Nothing appears to be happening there. And it's all around the country. In our Swire's territory, I said, we have Boulder that's already enacted. Santa Fe, New Mexico, also in our territory, has been in discussions around soda tax. Nothing's active right now because our industry has effectively, gotten the word out that these taxes can be regressive, meaning they're hurt the people who can afford it least. If your budget is lower income, the soda tax is going to hurt your budget a lot more if you're upper income. So, these are issues that we deal with in Washington. Initiative 4, where a yes vote would ban local governments from doing this again, from doing a grocery tax. It's not just beverage, grocery taxes. So that's just a heads up for Initiative 1634 would not allow any more grocery taxes at the local level. Any further questions out there? know it's middle of lunch hour and people are probably anxious to get some food, perhaps. Well, hearing none, I will close down the presentation, and I'll be around. Thank you.